It's over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ready for another shot now. Boyd, Big Daddy, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny Daddy.
Digging in once again, Danny Daddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Adam Warren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Batter number 7, designated hitter, Curtis Manuel.
Into the box, Curtis Manuel. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Mike Trout head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 4 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's a foul ball. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's Bryce Harper now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Here's Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Yankees nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 25. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Uh-oh, missed it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Chopped in front of home plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to guys that turned in
15 times, but it won't even out. You take them when you can get them.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Here's Justin Upton now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Chapman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. second. Judge on at first with 2 down. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. They're down 9-0. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Lance Blondie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Danny Daddy, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back to the track. just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside-the-park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside-the-parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Drury in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Paul Goldschmidt.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Drury fields it cleanly. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 7th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 16-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Neil Walker. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here comes another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Brandon Drury will bat next, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. One out, nobody on. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still 16-0. Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to take his hacks again, Lance Blondie, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready for another shot now, Lloyd Big Daddy. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Danny Daddy. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Curtis Manuel, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Daddy isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead even further.
Rarely do you see a rookie have the kind of game he's having here. That's his third hit of the game, and I'd say he definitely looks the part out there. Gotta love a young guy that can make an impact like this.
Mike Trout will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And now Bryce Harper. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Base hit, line drive into the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 20-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 25. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Looking to send him packing again. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Aaron Hicks is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Chapman sets. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And they remain well behind. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lance Blondie. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability to...
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Lloyd Big Daddy, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Second baseman, Danny Daddy.
Digging in once again, Danny Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Curtis.
Stepping in now, Curtis Manuel. Line drive to left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 21-0. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
You know what they say, Dan? The way to get to the big leagues from an offensive standpoint, you better be able to hit that fastball. And this power pitcher missed over the heart of the plate consistently. On the flip side, the finesse guy was on point.
You know, this was like watching one of those days when Tommy John used to have that real good sinker ball. A guy like Frank Tanana. You don't have to throw 95 to 100 to get big league hitters out. As we saw in this one here, if you can finesse and move the ball in and out, you can win at the big league level.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Last chance for the Yankees. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
21-0 the final this afternoon. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aroldis Chapman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as his 20 strikeouts ties a record for the most in a game. Masahiro Tanaka permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The last goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls before him. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, Danny Daddy had 3 home runs on the day, all of them solo shots, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 21-0. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are atop the American League East Division, while the Yankees are at the bottom of the division. The Boston Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-3. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are 2nd in the division. Jonathan Schoop.
We are downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 18 makes his much anticipated debut next. Clayton Kershaw gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. James Shields gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lance Blondie. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Garcia is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Lloyd Big Daddy. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Daddy, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia looking up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
In now, Curtis Manuel. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Shields steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. Hot shot to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's, of course, So long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ short track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's an 0 for 4 line. 0-1 the count. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Davidson is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 18.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, number 18. He was an early round selection in the draft a while back, and now he's here for his first major league at-bat.
You know, Matty, this is a guy who had to work at his craft, iron out some things down in the minor leagues. He wasn't a can't-miss prospect in the draft. And these are the guys that make the organization smile when they show up.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Here's another 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's picked up 14 hits in 26 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Thompson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting eighth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He put together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Lance Blondie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lance Blondie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Garcia ranging back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. And a relay to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We've played 2 full. The Jays are out in front 4-0. Trace Thompson digs in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Grounded to short. Big Daddy takes it in. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting ninth, center field number 20, Leury Garcia.
Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boyd Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Danny Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a ton.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The batter, designated hitter.
Into the box, Curtis Manuel. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Number 33, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No balls and one strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Garcia facing back, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. This is line to left. Thompson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the White Sox nothing. So here is Avisail Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Digging in to try it again.